He's the best voice actor we've ever really had on television or movies in America. He's also, what does he do? He's a director, he's an actor, he's a producer, he's a singer. He's only ballerina is the only area of show business he has not yet. Oscar host. He stars in the new, he's on the new Showtime, I can say that? Wow, miniseries, The Loudest Voice. They never used to let me say that. You must have a lot of pull. And his latest album is Once in a While. Seth MacFarlane, everybody. Seth MacFarlane.
How are you? How's it going?
All right, guys. All right. Come on, get dressed. The show's soon. First of all, you're doing more Orvilles.
Yes, we are.
Oh, good. Because I love the Orville.
Oh,
Look
so
at all
kind.
your fans.
Thank you.
I need a show like the Orville. I really did. You remember when I made you do Captain Kirk impression?
Oh, yes.
The first time you were on?
Yep.
I knew that was
I was
coming.
there.
Anyway, okay, so that's good. So I want to talk about the debate format because we were tweeting last night, texting to each other, and also I retweeted you. Amazing, we were thinking the same thing a couple of times. First of all, the audience. Why do you need an audience?
The audience has to fucking go and like now.
Right.
It's the worst. It's bad. It's bad for a million reasons.
Yeah.
First of all, it's the number of candidates in this particular situation is obviously through the roof. So every second counts. And when you have to, I have a wonderful acting coach named Aaron McPherson, I'll call him out, who said that there was a time when not everything got a standing ovation.
Right.
And now every show you go to, everything gets a standing ovation all the time.
Did you stand when Seth came out? I really think you should, no, I know.
But every single, tagline gets this woo.
Well, because they set it up.
And it starts to eat up time.
Well, I don't think this can be a serious country until we make the media, the news media, a loss leader again, like they used to be, where they didn't have to make a profit. Because I don't know who set this up, and I love MSNBC, or the DNC. They could have stopped it.
The DNC.
They could have set it up in a much more mature way. They like this Thunderdome. Like, what's this thing where? How do you break in? Just start talking.
Right.
There's no rules. Just interrupt and be louder than the next guy if you're talking over three other people. Who quits first? Game of chicken. This is not the way to pick a president.
No. And it turns the candidates into a sideshow.
Right.
Everybody's grandstanding. Everybody's putting on a show for the audience. And the audience at home is not invited to think for themselves.
No.
Because they feel like they're watching Mike and Molly.
And all these... and they are. All these humble brags about, everything is personal. Like, everything is a personal thing. And everything has to build into this anger thing and outdoing virtually everybody else. You think you don't like kids in cages. I don't like it even more than this guy doesn't.
I gotta say, and I warmed up to Kamala hugely last night. I thought she did fantastic. But the one candidate who seemed immune to that was Buttigieg.
Yeah.
He was the one candidate who seemed like he was, if the audience, whether the audience was there or not, you would have gotten the same performance.
Yes, I think that's true, and we both had that same feeling that Pete could be the guy. He to me, and again, this is so interesting about age. You can be old and dumb, and he was the youngest one on the stage, and I thought he looked the most mature, he looked the most real.
Yeah.
He looked like he didn't have to think, he's the smartest kid in the class. He didn't have to, and we're not just saying that because we're gay.
No. You said you wanted to wait.
Did my balls taste funny this morning? No, but he is like the smartest guy in the class.
Every time, the only thing I ever wanted out of politics was for the president to be smarter than me.
Right.
That's really what I want.
Yes.